Okay, the first jump we're going to do is the waltz jump or the 3 jump. And if you're not sure what it looks like on the ice, here's a clip for you now. So let's talk about what the waltz jump is, the 3 jump. So the 3 jump is the only half rotation jump. It's not really a single jump. It's kind of like a jump that you do before you get to the single jump. But it is really important because the toe loop and the salco and the axle all have the same takeoff as your 3 jump. So if you get this one right, it can really help you get to the next 2 jumps after it. So what we're looking at is a half rotation. For me, it's from the left over to the right. And what happens is a bit like a step over feeling. So I step on the left, I step over kind of like getting onto a bike or a horse, and then you land backwards on the other foot. So if you see the lines on the floor here I'm using, if I step forward on the line, I will step backwards facing the other way before I do the landing. So that's the step through really quick. And off-ice version is very similar because there aren't any turns involved. It's not too complicated, this one. So I will give it the jump and then we'll talk about the free leg and the arms and how you can get some more height and some different entries you can use as well. So the actual jump is to just jump over the horse, if you like. So I step in with my shoulders facing to the right, and this is a wound up position like we had earlier, ready to rotate round to help me get that half rotation. If you think of the name 3 jump, it's a bit like a 3 turn, how you would wind your shoulders up, followed by your hips. So there is a little bit of that in this. You can twist and jump across. So I think about my shoulders doing the same action as a 3 turn as I push off the toe pick. So that's what's actually happening here. I press down on a bent knee, flat-footed, and my posture's up over my foot. As I take off, I push through the toe, just like we did earlier, that rise up on the toe. At the same time, I'm gonna rotate my shoulders like a 3 turn and catch the toe pick on the landing coming out this way. So the jump again, press flat, rotate, land backwards. Now at this point, if you wanted to add the eagle, the cross foot, the checkout position to prepare for your salco and toe loop, it's a really good time to do that. So as you jump, what's gonna happen is your right hip is gonna turn inwards and do that twisting action. Do you remember this? That happens in the air. And it's not a lot because it's only half a rotation. So I'm facing this way, I've already wound up. I step on the left flat-footed, twist in, hit that check, cross-footed position, and then land from there. So let's talk about each part of your body and how it builds up for the 3 jump. To get a really big 3 jump, we can use your arms and legs together to lift you up and get you some height. So what the arms are gonna do, they're gonna go down as you step and go down on your knee. Everything will go down at the same time. And then they're gonna lift up together to give you the lift in the air. For a 3 jump, they'll probably stay somewhere around here. And what you should try and think about is landing slightly face to the right. As soon as you hit the ice or the floor, you can open out, okay? So try not to open too soon. So the arms swing down, through, lands to the right, and hold. Let's do the free leg. The free leg has a kicking action, but it's not kicking like kicking a football. It's a swing down and up. So you want to feel like you have the press down with your knee, matching the swing of the foot, and everything finishes going this way at the same time to give you that easy height. What I call easy height is when things are coordinated together. The knee, the ankle, the hips are working to lift you. At the same time, your arms are coming through. At the same time, that knee is rising up to that H or P or triangle position. So from here, I step down, everything goes down, everything comes up, land to the right, and check out the landing. Let's have another go at that. Press down, lift, and hold. So that's where the height comes from. It's the coordination of everything working together to go upward at the same time. Now, off ice, there are a few different ways to enter this, and you can grow this, because if you want a nice big takeoff for your doubles or your axel, or even bigger jumps generally, you can really be quite athletic with this. And you can add this entry. This is a toe hop entry. So what I'm gonna do is a sideways toe hop, like this. So this is toe to toe, stepping on the left. I'm facing out, ready to jump this way for the 3 jump. I've got my left toe. I jump off the left toe, land on the right toe, press down flat, and then do the jump from there. So toe to jump. Toe, toe, jump. And with that entry, it's able to get a nice bounce and a nice rhythm through the knee. And a really nice high jump for you. The other entry that I like to use is a walking entry. And this is to get you used to the forward takeoff, the forward movement, preparing for your axle. So I walk forward, I'd have my shoulders facing out, and we would step into the jump from there. Walk forward, shoulders face out, and jump from there. That's another good one to try, especially for axle. And then there's, of course, the similar one that you would do on the ice is your backward edge. So you'd be doing your crossovers, we're holding your backward edge, everything's ready to step forward. I bring everything in, and I do exactly press down, crossover, and hold the landing, just like we did earlier. So you have that entry as well. What sometimes I like to do, especially as well for the axle, and to make it a little bit more athletic, you can have that backward edge entry here. For axle, I'd like this shoulder facing this way, so you've got that tension, but we'll come back to that. For 3 jump, waltz jump, you can be in this position, and instead of just stepping, we'll do a little hop. Hop, step. Through there. Okay, pause it there if you want to spend a bit more time. Rewind a little bit if you want to go over things again. If not, let's move on to the next jump. Okay, here's the toe loop jump. And if you're not sure what it is, here's a quick look at it on the ice.